Yeah, grab some food, mimosas for, enjoy. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Today's May 7th. John is out of town. He's in Texas, right?
He's in Austin.
Austin, yep. So I'm gonna be your hostess today of the most. All right, Danielle, I'm gonna slide for us. So today we're just celebrating Mother's Day, so to all the mothers in the room and on Zoom with us, thank you so much for being here. Let's start out with, tell us something good. We've got something good to share.
I do.
So, Adri.
So I just want to say that I feel so good about our event on Friday. It was great, and thank you guys so much for sponsoring, and we had a blast. Thank
Aw.
God it went well.
It went so well. That's
Good.
That's
Thanks, right, it went well, like we're down.
No, like, I mean, nothing bad happened. I don't know that I was crazy drunk, and
Yeah.
it was very social.
Sorry, I couldn't make it.
Short event. I know.
No, it was amazing. That was actually my something good today. I really wanted to shout out Dree and Maggie again. They really poured a lot of time and effort into making sure that that event went incredible. All the decorations you see, we did leave them up, so in case you weren't here with us, you can kind of see, and we're gonna do a little recap in a minute, so. But yes, that was my something good. Who else? Who else had something good?
So, good job to everyone that showed up at the end for the Cinco de Mayo. I was a little nervous in the beginning, but had a great turnout, I had a great time. Thank you guys.
It's light this morning, but what we.
I know, where is everybody? They slept in today.
It was loan for Dee Dee and then also for Judy Gal.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I think Dee Dee got some, I should take. Is she here?
Hold on, she-
Shout out, Dee Dee. What did you post on Facebook this morning?
Huh?
What'd you post on Facebook this morning? She's an amazing agent.
Yeah.
We do know Dee is an incredible agent, so congratulations, we heard you close.
Yeah.
And then.
Right. Anybody else? Shout out something good? All right, let's go to the next slide. All right, so happy Mother's Day to the person who looks after us and who makes us feel endlessly loved. You might not wear a cape, but you're our hero. So again, to all the moms out there, celebrate yourselves. I know our husbands and our kids can let us down sometimes, so take it from me, make your own plans. You won't be disappointed if you just say this is what we're doing. Thank you for the best. So, next slide. All right, and I'd love to bring up Brent Gardner. He is our breakfast sponsor this morning and also treated us moms to a lovely roast. So please welcome Brent.
Thank you. I'm sorry to ruin festivities with home inspection stuff. I apologize, but it's a necessary evil. Thank you. My name is Brent Gardner. I'm from Elite Group Home Inspections. For those of you who don't know us, simple recap. We're the largest privately owned inspection company in the world, period. There is nobody else as large as we are. We've done over 600,000 inspections in Southern California in the 40 years we've been in business. I'm your representative for our company. If you ever need anything, my cards are scattered everywhere, on roses, on the back, in little trays. If you don't have one, get one. Please, when you want to schedule an inspection, reach out to me. Let me pick your inspector for you. Okay? If there's ever a question, quote, anything you guys need, call me, text me, throw a rock at me, whatever. I'm there for you guys. That's my job. That's really my job. The more often I can be in front of you guys, the better. The more I can remind you that we're here, the better. And on a personal note, for Mother's Day, we have an office manager, Karina, and her cousin, I believe, is somebody that you guys use for home inspections occasionally. I don't remember his name, but Karina she's our office manager, has been for 15 years. Great gal, rock at our place. She was recently diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. She will not be coming back to join us. She's at home, she's comfortable, she's with her 4 kids. It's just her and her 4 kids. So your thoughts and prayers are appreciated. If you want to send them our way, that would be great. We're thinking of her every day, and we just kind of keep plodding forward. So we just kind of keep rolling and rolling and rolling while she takes care of herself and her kids at home. Does anybody have any questions regarding home inspections? Anybody had a home inspection recently? Understand? All right. Did you ever get a buyer for that property?
Yes, we opened escrow fight.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And you're on the board? Are you on the board with us?
It's as is, we waived it.
Oh, no. If he wants to buy it as is, just a reminder, we offer a repair price with every single home inspection. Okay, free of charge, it's just the home inspection. So if your buyer wants an idea of what things are gonna cost him that are wrong with the house, you can still get the inspection, get the repair price, and hand it over to him if you choose. Okay, repair price is a great negotiation tool. Christina knows it, Dee Dee knows it, they use us a lot. Some of you else in the room, they use this too. The other thing we do is something called the home binder. It's also included with every inspection. And for those of you who don't know, I know some of you were in the training class recently, so you already know this, so you guys are already in the know, it's great. The home binder is a gift for your clients, for the buyer. It's a digital platform for them to store all of their documents about the house, tax information, mortgage information, warranty information, all that stuff. But the reason it's important to you is 6 to 8 times a year, they're going to get maintenance reminders about their house. Hey, it's time to change the air filters. It's time to change this. Every single time they get one of those emails in this platform, your branding is on it. Your face, your phone number, your email address, all your information looks like a great big business card. So it looks like the email is actually coming from you. So 11 years from now, when you may have fallen off calling them and keeping up with them, they're still seeing you every single year, 6 to 8 times. Kind of a cool deal. So anyway, home inspections, if you need them, we do commercial also, we do mold, we do sewer scope, we do termite, we do roof certifications, we literally do almost everything. We do not do asbestos. We don't want to get involved in that. But if you guys ever have a question about property, want to quote on something, commercial, residential, does not matter, give me a call. My cards are in the back, our information's in your face. Please enjoy breakfast and happy Mother's Day to those who are mothers.
Thank you so much. Right. Thank you so much, Brent. And again, thank you for breakfast. Just remember, you guys, as your leadership team, we take time in picking the people that we partner with. We choose quality people for you guys. So take the time if you don't know this company, ask all the questions, have a follow-up call. We really want you to always have the best for your clients. All right, next slide. All right, Cinco de Mayo. So we had so much fun. So we just wanted to share some photos that we honestly were having so much fun. We didn't have very many. So here's some more. It was so much fun. We had live music, which was incredible. We even ended up with a little birthday celebration. Go ahead, Danielle. Betty killed this pinata stick. Not literally. She broke it in half. It was the first one to use it. It was incredible. So don't mess with Betty. We learned something new. It was a lot of fun. As you can see, everybody was, filled the room. The food was delicious. It was just a ton of fun. One more time. And if you guys could, anybody that was there, send your photos into Daniel at the front desk email. We would love to create some additional social media content, but we want to include your side of it as well, because we have like these leadership photos and what we ended up with, but please email them into Daniel so that we can include them in some reels and some other material that we want to make. And if you didn't make it, make sure you make it next time, because it was a lot of fun. All right, May birthdays. So celebrating birthdays this month. Taylor Swift, we got her and she recorded this just for you guys. So awesome. I know, right? She's so sweet. So Jaleesa, Brian Charles, happy birthday. Brian.
Julissa was on Cinco de Mayo, I believe.
What was she?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then Elizabeth Sayer, we'll see her this morning. Johnny, Brandon, Sung, and Laura. Yes. So happy birthday from all of us to you. If you see them around the market center, say happy birthday. And we also have anniversaries. I can't wait for the person who's been here 84 years. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Andrew Florence. So celebrating their anniversary this month, Maggie, Stacy, Maureen, Young Lee, Catherine Lynn, and Bernadine Moore. So thank you so much for spending another year with Keller Williams. We appreciate you. All right, we've got new listings, April 30th to May 7th. Looks like Stacy has one in Linwood for 539. Rubina has one in Fountain Valley at 1.08. That looks pretty. Are any of these people on Zoom too? Who's on Zoom? Just want to make sure. So if you're on Zoom and your listing comes up, feel free to just speak up. You can unmute yourselves. All right, next slide. Amy Ha, looks like she has a lease in RPV for $7,600 a month. Amy, are you on?
We just accepted an application.
Oh, did you? Okay, thank you, Cindy. And then Stephen Ha on Santabella Road at 3.5. Do you have anything to talk
It's in.
about? No.
Congrats.
Congratulations. They're going quick, you guys, going quick. And closings for April 30th to May 7th. We closed one right here in-house. Maureen's listing on Bandini in San Pedro. Congratulations, Maureen. She was excited to sell, she called it the Lego house because it was so blue. Andrew Flores had a closing in San Pedro for $800,000. Dee Dee, 920 in Diamond Bar. Congratulations, Dee Dee. Natsuko, we also closed that one in-house for Natsuko in Torrance. It was a very, very smooth escrow. It's probably one of the smoothest I've had in a long time. And then also in-house, Elena Dancy and Brianna Davis. We closed the Palmdale listing that they had for $440,000. We also closed in-house Stephen Ha's Arrowhead Lane for $2.743. Another smooth on my end closing. All right, we've made it to needs and wants. I know Christina has something, but we have some information on that in a minute. Anybody else have needs and wants? No, talking anything, nothing, looking for anybody? Not today, go ahead for the next slide. Oh, did that we not?
Yeah, actually, no, that wasn't, you took it out.
Oh, she took it out. I'm so sorry.
But
So,
Christina, did someone
Sold it.
oh,
Yeah.
it's no.
Yeah, everyone's.
Yesterday afternoon and this morning, the buyer she was looking for came. Sometimes you just gotta put it in first. So, okay, never mind. So no needs and wants today. I want to remind you guys that we do have open house opportunities. If you guys email those to Daniel, anything that you want flyers for, you've got to get them to Daniel by 12 p.m. on Thursday so that he has enough time to get them all done. We've kind of run into a bottleneck issue where Friday afternoon, there's like 10 people that want flyers. And that makes it really hard to give you guys something quality and make sure that everything's accurate and on time. So please submit those by Thursday at noon if you would like Daniel to help you with your open house flyers.
I thought it was Monday.
Well, that would be nice.
No, that's the flyer then. So some people ask me to create a flyer for them last minute because they have an open house on Saturday.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I would like to know at least.
Yeah, I am.
Monday's a little bit.
Okay, gotcha.
Do you have anything to add to that about like what they can expect, Daniel? In regards to like the open house flyers or anything?
Yeah, I'm not really getting too much of requests at the moment, but yeah, if you need assistance with open house, please let me know because we are working with Justin, and then we do want to create like a marketing plan, open house plan. Just
If we get more than 2 hours notice, then yes, we can develop a full plan for you guys, like what do we call that, engagement kit?
yes.
Yeah. I don't even know the name of my own product. So it's 5 pieces, and I have a short video for you too to share with you what each one means, and it really helps you engage with the clients and open up new spaces for like people to follow up with when we have.
All right, thank you.
I think like Rachel, I don't see that.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yang Jing said, I have a buyer, needs a single family residence in PV Estates or RPV under 2.8 million. But she has a buyer, so they are looking for something under 2.8 in PVE or RPV. If anyone has something, reach out to
Please
you.
reach out to me or Yanjin, and then yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Angie. All right, this side. All right, Red Day. Who's going to Red Day? All right. Why
So
are
we
you?
already have over 100 people that have signed up.
I want to
already
see
signed in, and-
everybody's hands.
Uh,
Who doesn't know what
Yeah,
Red Day is? Us.
I can't even explain
If you're new, it's Keller Williams, or maybe haven't experienced a Red Day before, It's basically giving back to the community that we live and work in. It's a day at Keller Williams where we do not work, but we give instead. So this year we have partnered again, with a couple different places. They're gonna be adults that have disabilities, or different handicaps, and we're bringing them all to the park. They're being bused in, and we're giving them a day of fun. So arts, crafts, interactions, games, story time, tattoo stations, all sorts of different things. In fact, I know Christina, you put a booth together this year, right? Oh, Christina,
Yes.
you put a booth together this year for Red Day?
Yes, I did.
What's your booth? Just for an example.
Where's the ball? You have 3 solo cups and
Okay,
you have to find where
it is and
Yeah,
give a prize
you're
type
gonna
of
get a
thing.
prize,
Very
yes.
cool. So maybe something carnival game, like you'll see all sorts of different stuff. There's plenty of places to help out and interact. So just show up, spend some time with us. We encourage you to spend the entire day because that is what the day is designed for, is to not work, but give back. Please wear red. If you ordered your Red Day shirt, see Daniel or Paige and they have them for you. If you didn't get a Red Day shirt, that's fine. Just wear something red, or white. That works as well. And meet us at Wilson Park at 9 a.m. Right. That's this Thursday, by the way, and our office will be closed. I should emphasize that the entire staff will be at Red Day. So there will not be any staff here to assist on Thursday. The doors will be locked. So make sure you bring your key fob, to get in. If you don't have a key fob, go see Paige so that she can get one issued to you today. Okay?
Not just our office, too, pretty much the entirety that we would all around the world will be closed.
National.
Yeah, this is like it's a national thing, exactly.
Majority of their staff will be at that day.
Right. Upcoming events and classes. Sorry, I've got a video for you guys.
Your answer right now, whether you're a solo agent, an agent on a team, you're building or own a team, or you have a giant expansion company. Bold is the best answer for you because it answers every question you have in the market right now. It answers the question about the seller of today, the buyer of today, the best practices around the database today, the lead generation, money, follow-up, systems, models, tools, how to build a referral-based business in real estate, how to do the contacts day in and day out to get from where you are to where you want to be. It answers all those questions through the market of the moment. You see, Gary always says that you don't prepare for the market you're in because it's too late. You got to prepare for the market you're about to be in. And that's what Bold does for you. You see, it's 7 weeks of prescriptive action. It's about getting you to do the activities and the actions that you know you ought to do. That sometimes we push on. Quite frankly, sometimes we resist. And what we know about that in the Bold room is that what we resist will persist. This is why, since Bold was first released in 2009 in a down market, rewritten the program. Because we are unwilling to leave something on the shelf that's outdated. We won't do it. That's why it's always written to the market of the moment. It's written, quite frankly, to the market you're in today. Bold's the easiest way to go from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow. That's why we want to see you in Bold. I'm Bold, so are you.
All right. Who has taken Bold in this room? All right, we've got a few. Rocio, what's great about Bold? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Elizabeth, what's great about Bold?
I think just the vibe in the classroom and just getting the steps done. Everybody that came out with transactions,
Okay,
pushing you to do the things that we should be doing.
okay.
It's a great way to get started.
All right, Rocio.
Yes,
see
it's,
that?
I think it's this, it's like your mindset, it preps you to take your business to the next level.
Okay,
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if anyone's gone to like a Tony Robbins, it's like a mini Tony Robbins.
oh, I like that.
Yeah,
Okay, we need
it's
to Who wants to take their business to the next level? Only half of you? Oh, yeah. I need more escrows, you guys. I need everyone to raise their hand. All right, so we are bringing Bold to the South Bay for you guys. These are the dates that it will be running. Please scan the QR code so that you have the information. You also be entered for the AirPods Max giveaway. as long as you've registered by 5 p.m. on Friday, May 24th. So please take a moment, get the QR code, make sure you have this information, get yourself registered. We will bring you the location just as soon as it's been confirmed. They are choosing a location that will be very central and easy to get to. But I challenge all of you guys to step into Bold and level up your business this year, because I don't know about you, but we don't know what's coming. So let's be as prepared as we can for what we do know. Okay?
Also, I'll say, the first step is free. It's always free. So if you guys are on the fence about it, just go check it out and see if it's something that you
Oh,
want
that's
to do.
that's a great ad. So it's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
obligation free. You sign up, go to the first one or hop into the first one and then get signed up for the rest. I didn't know that. Thank you. I know, Rocio, you've already signed up, correct? You're all set. And then Drake has signed up. And then Demarola signed up as well. I believe she was.
She's been signing.
Yeah. So we've already got a handful of people, so you won't be alone. You have some fellow PV agents going with you. So
And one
please do
last
that.
thing, Cody Gibson is the most gregarious coach. So I've taken it like 10 or 11 times and his class is always the best.
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Not just that he's the best, but she has done both 10 or 11 times. So even if you've done it before, I think it's safe to say that you should go back and do it again and get something new out of it. I always feel like we're in a different place in our career and we can always get something new. Yeah,
I
Christina.
think the office reimburses you in close for transaction for the fee.
I do not know that. We can check with Paige on that, maybe bring that to the next meeting. I'll,
I did hear that, yeah.
you did, okay. Cool. Awesome. Well, there you go. If you close for deals, you're gonna get your Bold money back, so.
What are was free? You get happy?
Close for. All right, next slide. All right, we've got another quick video for you about Mega Agent Camp.
Wow.
It is, but it's better. I like it. It's better.
People got to understand this about real estate. It's a simple freaking business. Let it be. You go work, it will happen.
All right, so again, I'm gonna ask who's been to Mega Agent Camp? Cindy, Rocio, who's been to family reunion? All right, a few more. So Cindy just, I heard her say she actually likes Mega Agent Camp better than family reunion. What are your takeaways why it would be better? Or what do you get out of it that's different maybe?
Mega camp, you go and you sit in the room and they bring people to you. Whereas when you're family reunion, you're kind of running around trying to figure out, but they have some excellent help and
Okay.
you're not, it's not as much of a hustle and bustle running around your one room.
Got it. I love that. I have not been to Mega Agent Camp, but I have been to family reunion and I can tell you, going to these events, you just get so much energy and you come back pumped up. I think it's a really great investment in anyone's business to partake in trainings that are like this, full of energy and full of information that will pour back into what you do each and every day. So again, that is in August, so there's plenty of time to prepare for it. You could talk to Paige if you want to get set up on a financial plan, maybe take some money out of your upcoming closings to save for it. Scan the QR code. So you have the information. If you're not sure, just save it for later. You can always meet with John and talk about it some more as well. Get on his calendar, or Paige. Both can go over it with you. Everyone, 1 second. Is it working? Always want to make sure.
The early bird pricing recently ended. It's full price at the moment.
Do you happen to know the price right now? $6.99.
No.
Not too bad.
But if you want more information, yeah, go to Don Woods.
Oh, it's $7.99.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and be careful. I know you'll see posts online too, because they're in like KW groups and stuff. So be careful trying to buy discounted tickets online. Some of them can work out because people bought the early bird pricing and they can't go anymore. Check with Paige, meet with Paige if you want to buy any sort of ticket from online, okay? Because that is something that she should be working directly with the other FCA at that person's market center, not you trying to sell money or Venmo money to some random person for the internet. People do scam these things for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, May 29th and 30th, it's 2-day event, train the presenter with Zach Younger, it's gonna be at the South Bay Market Center. There will be lunch included with your training. So scan that QR code if you're interested. I don't know much more about that, so we'll let John talk about that next time. I do know about this, because this just looks like fun, so. Kayaking, we're gonna do a KW family kayaking trip, so bring your spouse, bring your kids. Biggest thing is scan the QR code so we can make sure that we know how many people are coming. It is gonna be on a Sunday, May 26th, 10 a.m. in Long Beach. So quick and easy drive, the weather should be gorgeous. It'll be a lot of fun to just get out there on the water.
That's wild.
It is Memorial. All right, Ignite, we have Ignite going on Tuesdays and Thursdays right here in the training room. Feel free to drop into any session. There's a registration code as well. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. There's also Zoom available. So if you're working or can't get up here because of the kids, hop on the Zoom. You can always get great information from Ignite, even if you're just dropping in on certain sessions. You have any-
Tonight's instructor will be James. Do we know what session? Is it 7?
Leading regeneration open house.
Ooh, that's a good one, you guys. Who's doing open houses in here? All right, so drop in on this Zoom link or just come back at the end of the day, grab yourself a light dinner and come and sit in the training room with James.
Or she has snacks in her office.
I have snacks, yes. So come and grab some snacks from that girl. And you can have some snacks for your class, okay?
You can get dinner.
All right, and we've got our favorite lender, it's Mr. Dustin. Come on up, Dustin.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
All right, so your handouts, beginning of the month, I do them at the beginning of the month, right? So it's May already, can we believe that the next month is gonna be June, we're halfway through the year? Sometimes I muck this up, how does it go? The days go by slow, but the years go by fast, I did it right.
Yes, you did, that was accurate.
Because I slowed down. So what's everyone like to know? What's happening in the market, right? What's happening with interest rates, and what you hear with Diane Olick or many other people on the news is interest rates are high, the housing market's gonna slow down. We're gonna have, the market's gonna tank. Has that happened? No, it hasn't. This handout though is very helpful because your clients are trained to ask, what's the interest rate, right? Just as they're trained to know what the credit score is because Credit Karma told them what the score was, right? And that's adorable. That's not actually what your credit is. It's all fake. It's all marketing. Just like when you go on to bankrate.com, is that really the interest rate that's out there? No, it's not. It's what we call as a hook, right? It's phishing. So most important is not only the history of interest rates, which by the way, I will change the color to white throughout next time. Dark is kind of hard, right? But in the lower right side, it shows you what the payment would be for 300,000 all the way up to 2 million. And that is what is most important when you are having a conversation with your sellers, when we're doing our seller presentation, or we're agreeing to what sales price that you're going to list the house at. May it be influenced by what a payment might be, right? How about with your buyers? What is the payment going to be? I always say the rule of thumb is that if you can afford the payment or get approved for the payment and you can make the payment for the next 3 years, absolutely you should move forward. You don't wait to buy real estate, you buy real estate and you wait. And then on the backside, for those that have not had a one-on-one session with me yet, most of you in this room have had one, but if you haven't, scan the QR code, reach out to me, text me, email me, or call me. I promise I don't bite. I'd be happy to have a one-on-one session with you where we can talk about the different areas of support that we are for you as a lending team. And it's not just about talking to your clients about getting pre-approved, right? It's helping create a smooth and easy experience all the way through for you as an agent in this room. The way I like to think about it is, whatever your goals are, whether it's to get to 15, 25,000 feet elevation in an airplane, right? Let's just say that each escrow is 5,000 feet. When you open up escrow at 1, 2, or 3 transactions, you get kind of consumed with what's happening, right? Well, we're there to help you all the way through. So we have a touch program at what we call Stay in Touch, where we will help you with 26 different touch points as a purchasing agent and 18 touch points even on the listing side. All of it is designed to help you focus on the growth of your business, so that we can help you stay high in your elevation, right? Because if you're just focused on those escrows, when it closes, then what? We're landing again, right? We want to help you stay at a cruising altitude. So reach out anytime. I'd love to have a chat with you. And then in demonstration of the, my theme always is to show, don't tell. This is a new version of rent versus buy, excuse me. You can't see it in the back room, so if you want to see this sample, just text message me. I'd be happy to share it with you. But basically what I'm noticing in conversations with your clients, like this is for Culver City, and Brian, I just used you as a sample, and buddy, don't get shy, okay? So this client is considering the purchase of a house for $1 million in Culver City. And where the conversation typically starts is once the client realizes that the cash flow difference, it's going to cost them $105,000 to purchase a house if they were to purchase one by continuing to rent, right? So clearly buying a house is a bad idea. It's too much money, right? But no, that's not true. They'd be missing out on $485,000 in wealth over the span of 9 years. Because what they're not taking into consideration, and what is not taken into consideration with Lester Holt, Diana Olick, and all the other people on the evening news, is how much money are we gaining with appreciation? $525,000. How much money are we getting by a forced savings account by paying down your mortgage balance as opposed to someone else's? $115,000. The tax benefits. No one thinks about the additional tax write-offs that you get with the ability to write off the mortgage interest and the property taxes. And so with that, the biggest one, as you guys can see, I mean, my jaw kind of drops when I say this number, and so does any client that I talk to. $525,000, what makes you think that that's going to happen? I mean, from the way I see it, houses are virtually unaffordable now. Why would they continue to increase? And so on the next visual to share with you guys, this is the forecasted appreciation among many other things that's happening in Culver City. Again, built with Brian down here at the bottom. Of course, I'll co-brand it with whoever requests this information. But what I want you guys to focus on the most is that how many houses are expected to be built in the area is 21,106 against 1.23 million renters that actually qualify to purchase a house of $1 million in the same zip code. So it is simply a supply and demand issue, right? Without having a place to live, what happens with home prices? They continue to stabilize or go up, right? And so that's the biggest thing I like to point out with clients and sharing with them, right? As a visual, not just telling them, but sharing it with them. And this is also a piece that is included in the open house engagement kits that we built for you guys. And the final attachment, we talk about appreciation, right? So getting specific about it. This person was considering the purchase of a house and holding it for about 7 years. I mean, really, the average American household holds on to a 30 fixed mortgage for how long, you guys?
9 years.
It's 9 to 10 years. Really, I can't see past 7. I really can't see past 5 or 3 right now, but 7 years is a pretty realistic number, right? So if this person purchased the house at $1 million, then in 7 years, they would have accumulated 1.425. Or we could just talk about it in the expression of accumulation of appreciation as far as like an actual dollar amount. It's 444,000. Or how much is that a return on my investment if I were to put 10% down? 410%, guys. And you got 410% return on your money in any other vehicle? Maybe, but do you get to live in it? That's the difference, right? So any way that I can be helpful for you guys, I'm honored to be there for you. You know, one thing I'd like to share too with the rate sheet, when I say I like to show, not tell. Do you guys know that interest rates went up and then back down by almost 3/4 of a percentage point this month or last month in April? It was a crazy ride. It really was. Anyone want to know why?
Why?
Why? So I'll cut down and say, am I taking too much time?
No,
All right, I want to make it entertaining. So it's kind of wonky, right? I mean, it's crazy in our office because we have rate monitors that come out and we have alarms that go off. And so rushing and calling clients, lock. But the reason for it is because inflation is sticky, right? That's a new household term to say it's sticky. And it's not coming down as quickly as people wanted it to, well, as much as the Feds wanted to. Everyone thinks that when inflation comes down, the Feds are automatically going to start decreasing the Fed's fund rate, right? But they're not going to, because another thing they have an eye on is what? The jobs report, right? And GDP. So inflation's going up, Americans keep spending money, possibly money that they don't have on their credit cards. And so it's causing inflation to continue to stay higher. But a report that came out just last Friday from the BLS, finally, after 18 months of just gangbuster numbers, came out lower than expectations. The expectation was 243,000 new jobs and ended up being 175,000 jobs. And they revised the previous 2 gangbuster reports down. And over the last year, it's been accumulation downward by 800,000 jobs. So what does that tell you about jobs reports? They're not really as accurate as people think. And so the Feds are still going to hold their ground, they're not gonna reduce the federal funds rate. How they plan on helping and stimulating the economy? It's by buying mortgage-backed securities. So when you have a client that wants to buy a house, and I help them do that, I sell it as a mortgage-backed security. That's where I make my money, guys, not off your clients. So who's gonna be the biggest buyer? It's the government. They just said so. Now, who has more money than anyone else?
Government.
Because when they run out of money, what do?
Print it.
That's right. So they're gonna suck all the demand out. Then when you do that, you can attract new buyers is to the prices. Prices of what? Interest rates. So interest rates will continue to steadily come down. I don't think that's going to be in a perfect straight line, but I do think that this last week is the beginning of what we can see as a long trend downward. And as they continue to do that, for every 1% that interest rates decrease, how many more people qualify for a mortgage that didn't otherwise?
100,000.
Come on, guys, someone shout it out. What'd you say?
5 million? Is that?
Which now the water. That's right. Or we could say that for every 1% that interest rates come down, that someone qualifies for $50,000 more in purchasing power than they did otherwise. So what's that going to do to home buyers? Go up. So now is this more convincing? When we say it that way? Not only having the visual, but owning the knowledge to be able to share with your clients to help them make informed decisions that they can be financially confident in with you as their agent and do such a good job that they then refer you, their friends and family. That's ultimately what me and my team do. Anytime we want to have a conversation, we are as far away from you as.
You're far from your phone.
That's right. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you so much, Justin. We appreciate you. All right. Oh, yeah. The band.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more, there is more. So this is for DG, you know, she just, I didn't know that.
Oh,
So when you guys close, remember we have closing gifts, we do longitude, latitude of their new address and they put it up on the wall and everyone loves it. They're like, where did you get that? They're gonna say, Dee Dee. You should call her because she's amazing, and she is. So today is van day. I said you should wear red today, so I wore red.
You didn't say about red.
John did, if I didn't. But that's okay. We have next month too. It's gonna be a continued thing. It's the first Tuesday of every month. I think we have like 12 people in the van today. You guys know who you are, signed up, and I'm excited to do it with you. We'll have a good time. And we'll leave here, I think at like 10:55, 11 o'clock. We'll see you right up front. The van's already in the parking lot.
woohoo.
Onward and
What's
upward.
going on in the band today?
Yeah.
All right.
Very awesome. Cool.
We're gonna flash, take videos, take pictures, share them with Daniel so that we can recap the day
Please.
All
on
the
our social media. Yeah, we love sharing and having you guys out there, so go represent PV.
That's right. Okay.
All right, you guys, Paige is actually on a call at the moment, but like I said, if you guys need any help, maybe setting up a financial plan to go to some of these upcoming events, Paige can always help you do that through your commissions. So she can help save some money for you, put it aside. So definitely see her if you would like to talk about financial plans for events. Next. And for escrow, we actually wanted to thank all of the moms, Amelia and I. We're both mothers and we know how hard it is to work full time and drop the kids off and run around and, do all the things. So we really, really appreciate all of our moms, our working moms out here, because we know oftentimes you're doing the same thing, you're juggling a full-time career. And, we just appreciate you. So we actually have some gifts that we'll come around for, and we're gonna give all of these to our lovely mother. Okay. But yeah, we'll let you pick out what you want. We've got a lot of different things, but from us and your leadership staff, we appreciate all that you do here in your business and with us. And we want to continue to support you. So please don't ever hesitate to reach out. We are here for you guys. Thank you.
And that is it, guys.
All right. That's a wrap. Happy Mother's Day. The weather's supposed to be good in Huntington this weekend, so that's where I'm headed. Huntington.
Oh.
That'll be too sunny, that's what I'm going for.
Wait, Charles.
What's up?
This one?